Has it gotten easier for you from the third to the fourth? I mean, in terms of trusting in that process, because I think so many people have that mindset where, oh, it's going to be this one, and that's all I'm going to need, and then I can just, you know, wave goodbye or some other gesture to my old life. But has it gotten easier, or is it still scary because now you know the realities of it?
You know, it definitely gets a little easier going from film to film, but what gets you know, more worrisome in this time is like the market changes. Like you feel it happening. Like there was a time early on when I was releasing films digitally and getting great attention for that, as you've seen with YouTube and the amount of views that 10 Miles Per Hour got. I mean, it was the first feature-length documentary on YouTube. And so when I took those risks, like it was awesome because people were like, wow, check this out. I got so much attention. Nowadays, it's harder to get that attention because there's so many other like films like and filmmakers that are sort of like, you know, propping up and trying different things and getting sort of a little more riskier in their approach. It's kind of, but that's fun too because it's like this anything goes moment, you know, in the film world. But so I enjoy that, I embrace it, but I do get to that point where I don't know if what I did last film is going to work again this film. You know, even when it comes to like raising money before film, like I've traditionally gone to sponsors and found, you know, corporate sponsors or nonprofit sponsors to come on board and get excited about a film concept and help essentially fund that film. And that takes the edge off of me quite a bit because then I don't have to worry about either dipping into my own money or using too much of my, you know, sweat time to like go out and totally shoot a film and make a film. So those old tricks, they don't always stick around, you know, in this day and age when film's changing so fast.
So you're reinventing the wheel. It sounds like each time you go out and do that, you're trying something.
You do have to reinvent the wheel, and something I'm realizing is each film that I make tends to go to a different sort of audience, and I like that. I like that creative ability to change my my approach on these stories. I don't want to necessarily just make cycling films. I don't want to get branded as that guy. And so, but I love making those films, and I've worked with Mike on those before. But when you make a new film, like now we made a film about the world's oldest people, and it's like, okay, who are we going to market this to? You know, some of the same lessons and things we know from the past don't necessarily apply to this new sort of genre and this approach that we have to face. So that's the tricky part, and while that's fun and challenging, it can be a little daunting too.